Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals first leg. The quarterfinal first leg is going to start tomorrow. This week, but tomorrow we'll play Benfica against Inter de Milan, and Manchester City against Munich, Bayern, and in the next Wednesday today's later we'll play Real Madrid against Chelsea and Milan against Napoli, and the second leg we will play the next week. You remember that 3 weeks ago, in March 17, I wrote and did recorded a podcast about the who I thought were going to won this series, and they're going to play in the advance to the semifinals. But today I'm going to give a little deeper in each team, in each game, and what I think is going to happen in each game, right? So the first game I'm going to analyze. It's a quick analysis, but I want to do to go a little deeper, right? The first game will be Benfica against Inter Milan. Benfica in this moment, Benfica played the next Friday, and Benfica lost 2-1 against the Porto, and Benfica in the Portugal league, and in this moment Benfica is in the first place with 71 points, with 7 point difference against Porto, and then it looks like the Benfica is going to win the Portugal league. And Inter Milan also play in the last Friday too, and Inter de Milan played and tie against the Salernitana, the Guillermo Ochoa team, and they tie, and they play in the last Wednesday, and in this moment Inter de Milan is in the fifth place with 51 points, and it is almost impossible they are not going to win the Calcio or the Italian league, and they are fighting to enter to the UEFA Champions League, because in this moment they are in the Europa League, and they are 1 point difference to advance to the UEFA Champions League, and at this moment Milan have the fourth place, and Inter Milan is in the fifth place. Well, about this game, I think it's going to be a very tough game, where in the first game Benfica have the advantage because they play in Portugal, and in my opinion, Benfica are playing better in this UEFA Champions League than Inter Milan, but I think that Inter Milan have better players, and in my opinion, this game will be a tie. I think they are 0-0 or 1-1. This is the the score that I predict is going to be tomorrow. And the next game, and the second game tomorrow, will be Manchester City against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. This is the game of this series, and I think it's the game of the tournament. Remember the Manchester City. Let me see. Wait a minute. The Manchester City played the last Saturday, where they defeated 4-1 to Southampton as a away team, and in this moment the Manchester City is in the second place with 67 points in the Premier League, with one game less played, and they are runner-up with Arsenal. They are six points behind Arsenal, but one game left. And if Manchester City win that game, they are 3 points behind the Arsenal, and they can win the UEFA Champions League. No, sorry, the Premier League, right? There is left a weeks left, and Bayern Munich lost against Friburgo 2 times the next week. The last Thursday they lost to 1-1 in the Pokal Cup, the Germany Cup, and they were eliminated in quarterfinals. And again, the last Saturday against the Friburgo, but today but that day in the Germany League, and as a weak team. No, sorry. They lost in the quarterfinal in the middle of the week, and they were eliminated for the Germany Cup, and they took revenge and defeated Friburgo 1-0-1 the last Saturday, and in this moment, Bayern Munich is the leader of the Germany League, the Bundesliga League. They are leading for 1-2 points difference against the Dortmund, and this is going to be a closer finish than the last 9, 10, 9 or 10 tournaments, the last tournament. But I think that again Bayern Munich is gonna to win the Bundesliga for 10 consecutive streak year. So this is an amazing series because these two teams, in my opinion, are the two of the favorite teams to win this tournament, the Champions League. In my opinion, this is going to be a close game. But in my opinion, in the first leg, Manchester City is going to win for one goal difference, maybe 1-0 and 2-1, and Manchester City is going to have to take an advantage. So for the second leg, to travel to Germany. So let's and the third game will be Real Madrid against Chelsea. This game will be played in 2 days later, in the next Wednesday. Let's see. Real Madrid. Let's see. Real Madrid surprisingly lost the last Saturday 2-3 against Villarreal in his home. It was a surprising game because Real Madrid started to winning that game, but they lost it. And remember that there was a problem after the there was a problem after the game because it looked like that one Real Madrid player, Federico Valverde, he pushed in the head to one Villarreal player because they had a verbal problem the last time they played in Copa del Rey in January. And in this moment, Real Madrid is in the second place in the Spanish league, in La Liga. They are 30 points behind the Barcelona, that is the leader, and it looks like impossible the Real Madrid is gonna to reach Barcelona and win this league. So it looks like the Barcelona is going to win the La Liga this year. And Chelsea, well, Chelsea have been having a had, ha- have been having a really bad tournament, very bad year. They lost the last Saturday 1-0 against the Wolves, Wolfsburgo 1-0, and in this moment Chelsea is in the 11th position with 39 points in the Premier League, and they are very bad, very low to play Europa tournament the last year, the next year, sorry, because uh, they are 40 points behind the fifth leg, that is the Tottenham, and the next year Chelsea won't play the UEFA Champions League unless they win this tournament this year. But this is look like complicated because they are going to face the Real Madrid, the owner of this tournament. I remember the Chelsea have had head coach this tournament. They started with Tuchel, but Tuchel was fired in the last year around the October or September. Then Porter to the manager, Chelsea manager, and he was fired 2 weeks ago, and took the place the last week. Frank Lampard as a caretaker head coach, but he lost in his first game. So the first game we will be playing in Madrid, in Santiago Bernabeu. You know that this is very difficult to defeat Real Madrid in Santiago Bernabeu, and worse when Real Madrid play in UEFA Champions League in Europe, and worse when it is a knockout round. So in my opinion, Real Madrid in this game will win this game by around 2 or 3 goals difference, and Real Madrid will 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 win the series in this game. And the last game will win the series in this game, and the last game will be the last game will be Milan against Napoli. Milan Milan, sorry, Milan 5-0 against Empoli the last Friday. Milan in this moment is in the fourth place with 52 points. It's very difficult to win this year the the Calcio, the Serie A league, because Milan is 22 points behind the Napoli, that is the leader. Sorry, and Milan in this moment is fighting to be in the UEFA Champions League next year, and they are 1 point behind the Inter. And Napoli, Napoli, Napoli defeated 2-1 Lecce the last Friday, and they have 74 points. They are 60 points of advantage for the second place. That in this moment is Lazio in the Serie A, and Napoli is going to be the Serie A champion 2022 2023 because 2023, and they are going to become the champion again after 33 years later when Maradona played in Napoli in 1990. Remember that Napoli and Milan played 2 weeks ago in the Serie A when Milan defeated 4-0 Napoli 2 weeks ago, and this year in the UEFA Champions League put a special taste because Napoli will want to take revenge for that bad play they made, and they were humiliated. So in this game, the first game will be played in Milan, and I think that Napoli is not gonna to have an easy game because remember that Milan has history and they know how to play this tournament. So I think that in this game will be a fight because Napoli is better team than Milan. But remember that the history plays a lot. You can see that with Real Madrid, and it's going to affect the last game that they played where Milan humiliated Napoli. So I think that this game will be a fight between 0-0, 1-1, or 2-2. Yes. So his was my prediction. What I think is going to happen this week in the quarterfinal first leg in the UEFA Champions League. Let's see how many score I am correct. So see you next video.